we stay informed and true, navigating the rules together.
Hey guys, it's Joel with Coreware, and I'm with Tony, who is our compliance manager, and we're coming to you with some important information. Obviously, this is the new series, Compliance Corner, and this is episode 3. I'm not going to tell you what day it is, but I will tell you I thought it was kind of early for me until I realized actually Tony's Pacific time. So it's actually earlier for him. And I'm like, this must be really important. So Tony, you've got a scoop that all of our dealers need to know about. What's coming up? What kind of a new requirements coming up for certain dealers?
So the ATF made an update to an already existing reporting requirement, but it kind of expands out. It's a little limited in scope, but if you are a southern border state, so that means California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, this could affect you. So in the southern border states, we are required to report the sale of multiple rifles. So everybody nationwide knows there's the multiple handgun reporting. So in the southern border states, we're required to report certain rifles. Now, previously, this has only been required of your O1s and your O2 type licenses, the O1s being dealers, your O2s being the pawnbrokers. With this update, this is now going to require your O7s and O8s to make the same reporting. O7s are manufacturers and O8s are importers. So now you're seeing a more of a across the board or across the licensees types of reporting requirement for the multiple rifle sales. Now, it's not all rifles. It is a specific type of qualifying rifle. So it's rifles that are semi-automatic, that accept a detachable magazine and calibers greater than 22, but also including 223 and 5.56. So now this is something that has been in place for the O1 dealers and the O2 pawnbrokers for a long time. So it's not new in the sense of what the reporting requirement is. It's new now in the sense that it includes the manufacturers and the importers. So if you are, again, southern border state, and you are one of those licensees who've been not reporting this up to date, you will have to now. Now, they're encouraging you to start doing the reporting now. They have updated the form that's associated with it. The form itself is the 3310.12. For the handguns, it's the 3310.04. This one's the 3310.12 that the 07s 8s will now have to report. That has been updated. The deadline requirement to start reporting these is October 1 of this year. So October 1 of 2024. That is the deadline. You must start reporting. However, it is being encouraged that you do this now. Now, for you being Coreware clients, the good news is we already do this. Our system already identifies, based on your license location by state, that you could potentially have to report the 3310.12s. So it will key on your sale and disposition of rifles. So probably in the past, if you've seen these popped up and if you've said, I don't need to do this and I've dismissed them, just know you're now going to have to pay attention to those alerts when they pop up for the 3310 forms. Again, if you're that 07 and 08 who previously didn't have to report. October 1, your deadline to report. Coreware already does this. It already generates this form. My recommendation would be just start processing those forms and start sending them out now. And the revision to that form, we are on the process right now of getting that revised form into the system. So when you do generate that, you'll see that new revision. And really, the only thing changed in the form is the instructions to include the all licensee types. The general information in the form stays the same. Coreware also pre-programs the system, so when you get to the email option for the form, it will automatically email this to the ATF.
Awesome. So this is why we have Tony here.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have been able to pick up on this until I probably was asked about it. So that's really good, Tony. I said in the previous video, Tony's keeping his ear to the track, and he laughed at me. This is what I mean by keeping your ear to the track, man. and maybe he's not a real cowboy, even though he does live in one of those cowboy states.
Right.
No, that's really good, Tony. Is there anything else that I know that again we were going to talk about in this episode, the 5 deadly sins, but that's going to be in the next episode. That's going to be in episode 4. We should do it in episode 5. Just keep it because I'm a Marine. I've got to keep numbers. Episode 5, 5 deadly sins. But anyway, we'll do it in 4, and we'll watch the hijinks ensue.
Right.
Do you have anything else that you want to cover before we're done with this episode?
Right now we're good. I just wanted to get this out there. I think it's early enough to know that it's out there. You have time to that and reporting requirement, but just want to get it out there now so people know, hey, our solution to this is already in place. There's we're already doing this. We're not, so if people are seeing this rule come down, there's not a panic of what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Now, obviously, if you're one of our customers and you really want to know if you're not seeing those forms or you need a little bit more direction, then certainly get in touch with us through the support chat and everything else like that. And if we need to show you where it is, if we need to show you those processing steps to get to the print and the email function, it's really easy to do. Once you see it, you'll be set. You'll be good to go. But understand, I just want to get it out ahead of time so there's no panic, no worries, and we can get everybody in line and taken care of as soon as we can. As soon as we can, way before that deadline hits.
Yeah. So obviously, everything's just it's all automatic, right? So they really don't need to know anything. They just need to know that we're on top of it.
Yeah. There's a couple of steps. Like I said, if they haven't done it, I mean, most dealers have probably processed a multiple handgun sale form or a rifle sale form. So the steps are exactly the same. So it's not going to be anything that's really teaching you anything new. It's not a new process. It's not a new function. It's existed there. But like I said, we just don't want anybody to be in a panic. We know the solution exists. There's not much we have to do other than just update that revised form.
Right.
We're on top of this.
Yeah, we're on top of it. That's awesome, man. Well, that's gonna do it. This is the day that we're recording is I'm kind of excited. It's this day. I'm not going to tell you what day it is because it could be the day you're watching it, right? Obviously, it's the day you're watching it because we're that fast. Right. But so Tony, thank you so much for reaching out. Anytime, Tony, that you hear something or anything like that, we need to just get the bullhorn out and just start screaming it from the rooftop. So that's where Compliance Corner is, the rooftop of the industry. And this is where Tony is going to have his bullhorn and he's going to tell you everything you need to know about compliance. So with that, I think episode 3 is wrapped up. Tony, literally, we've got to give some final words. Every time I do this, I want you to have some good final words. Hey, it doesn't have to be industry specific. You could just say, hey, we've got elections coming up, vote accordingly. Or I like strawberry ice cream, whatever. So just give us the final words.
It's the same thing. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Stay attuned of the details. Like I said, let us know if there's issues and communicate. Like I said, we're not making stuff up. I don't think any of us in this part of the industry is. We're all trying to just do things right and help everybody do things right. And we're all just trying to achieve that goal and stay ahead of everything. So
right. Yep. So we're all on the same team, one fight.
That's it. It's a small industry. We need to act like it.
Hey, it is a small industry, y'all. So let's stick together. And we're gonna make it, everybody. We're literally gonna make it. So thank you for joining us for this episode 3. Maybe I'll be here for episode 4. If not, Tony fired me and he's taking over. So with that, you guys have a great day.
Have a good day.
Welcome to the Compliance Corner, where we stay informed and true, navigating the rules together to keep our freedom shining through.